Can't stop the fun when business isn't and can stop the joy. When you worry no more, don't settle for then comfy business. Let's go to trustworthy and bliss. Oh, ZY, ZY, business, ZY, ZY, building business, building future. Oh, ZY, ZY, business, ZY, ZY, not just for business, but a stable one. ZY, ZY shop, ZY, ZY shop. Whoa, oh, 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 all you need is ZY, ZY shop, ZY, ZY shop. Be your major distributor.
Hi guys, this is Ms. Ram from Zero Shop Worldwide Company. So this is actually a promise training para sa lahat ng nag-avail. And welcome and congratulations para sa lahat ng nag-avail ng ating mga rebranding. You are now a CEO. You are now a brand owner. But then, you might be asking some questions like, paano nga ba yung pagbuo ng brand? It's not just buying the products, ano? So, it is very important lang din na hindi lang tayo bumili ng produkto bagkus. Dapat ang goal natin, mapalago yung business natin. And I was saying, sorry for a short technical error on that. So, it is very important na i-build natin yung skincare brand natin para naman hindi masayang ang iyong in-avail, no? Even, alam nyo, maybe some of you is asking and saying na 2,500 pesos lang naman yung in-avail ko. But for me, it really matters na you started your business. What is very important in doing a business is that you start. Always remember that starting is your foundational key to success. That's my favorite quote. Kasi hindi ka naman talaga makakapunta sa second floor nang hindi ka hakbang sa unang hakbang. And again, congratulations, and I'm very, very proud of you that you guys started. By the way, I am Ms. Ram. I'm Dr. Ram Dagdag of Zero Shop Worldwide Company. So, now let's talk about how to create your skincare brand. Alam nyo guys, creating skincare brand involves a strategic planning, product development, and branding efforts. Pero you already have your product. Your product is already formulated with the best ingredients. So FYI that we are using Thailand and Japan ingredients here. So as for the product formulation and ingredients, you have to skip that part kasi ginawa ko na yon para sa inyo. Now, what is your goal as a CEO and as a brand owner? Simple lang, you have to do a unique brand identity. You have to do a strategic planning and branding efforts to make your brand up and going. So now let's talk about creating your own brand online. All right. So for the market research and niche selection, you've done that, guys. You already identify your target audience. Identifying your target audience is very important. It is the first step of creating your brand. I hope naman na bago ka nag-start or nag-avail sa amin, you were able to identify sino nga ba yung target audience natin at para saan yung produkto na binili natin. For example, you buy a soap. Syempre, binigay po sa inyo yung soap variants, no? Para saan nga ba yung bleaching collagen, yung kojic acid soap natin, niacinamide. So, targeting your audience is very important. Ano yung skincare problem na i-resolve ng produkto mo? That is the best or the most important question na kailangan nasasagot mo bilang isang brand owner. You have to identify your target audience. Of course, you have to research your competitors. Sobrang dami ng ating kakompetensya when it comes with skincare. But what made your brand stand out is how you are going to execute lahat ng sasabihin ko sa'yo dito sa training na to. Alright? So, of course, you have to develop your unique brand identity. Defining your brand values, you have to decide on your brand mission, your vision, and your core values. You have to consider like eco-friendliness, affordability, premium quality, like that. Ano? Those can be your brand values. And of course, you have to choose a memorable name and logo. So as I was saying, you have to, of course, choose a memorable name and logo. A unique memorable name and logo will help your brand stand out. Kaya nga siya, guys, free logo layout eh. The reason why we offer free logo layout for you, para when we develop your logo, of course, we also have the marketing and sales psychology on it para mas alam ng graphic team natin kung paano mo nga ba mapapastand out yung logo mo. Yan. So, of course, as for the product formulation and ingredients, you have no worry on that because you already decided on the product type. And of course, we select quality ingredients. And of course, regulatory compliance, ano? So now, when it comes with the packaging and labeling, we already design it, eco-friendly packaging and labeling compliance. Now, we are going to talk about defining your brand's core story and message. This falls under branding and marketing strategy. All right? So, when we do a branding and marketing strategy, we are going to build a brand story so that you can proceed on your launching strategy later on. So this will be the part one on how we are going to create your branding and marketing strategy. So creating a strong brand or strong branding and marketing strategy is very essential to differentiate your skincare brands sa sobrang dami ng kalaban natin online. And here's how we are going to approach it effectively, okay? So first thing is, we have to define your brand's core story and message. So when we talk about defining your brand's core story and message, of course, first is to identify your brand mission and values. We have to articulate your brand's purpose and values. Hindi lang ito yung nakikitrend ka kasi uso na maging CEO ng sabon. I do not want you to be like that. I want you to be different. No, I want you to create your brand because you are destined to be one. Right? So you have to first articulate your brand's purpose and values. As we all know, guys, we are all created with one purpose. And if you are going to be a CEO of a brand that solves a skincare problem, specific skincare problem, that creates livelihood programs. That creates livelihood. No? Nakaka-create ka ng resellership or distributorship program, so you are also helping other people to, of course, earn money. And it's very important na alam mo yung values, yung purpose ng business mo. And not just to create money, but of course, when you are serving people a solution to their skincare problem, you are also what? Boosting their confidence. That's what I love most when it comes with skincare. It is not just creating a brand, but then you are also giving people a chance to be confident on their skin. So when we talk about identifying your brand mission and values, how are you going to do that? Paano nga ba, Ma'am Ram? na mag-identify ng brand mission and values. Hindi ko po kasi alam. Now, let me walk you through step by step on it. Okay? First is identifying your brand mission and values is a foundational step in creating a skincare brand that resonates with your audience and sets apart from competitors. And here's how we are going to clarify this core elements. This is a core element of your brand. So I want to go deep down kung paano natin to gagawin isa-isa. Alright? So we have to reflect on your purpose and goals. You have to ask why you are starting your brand. Sabi ko nga sa mga webinars and training ko, no? Your why is very important. If you find your why, the how is very easy for you to do. Right? You have to ask why you are starting the brand. You have to identify the core motivation behind your brand. Maybe you are starting your brand because you want to put in a solution to a skincare problem like melasma. So a lot of people is having melasma, di ba? So if you put in a solution to that melasma, then you are giving people what? Again, confidence. And of course, when people do resellership dun sa brand mo, you are giving people what? A chance to earn extra. So that can be a brand mission. Diba? Hindi lang tayo nag-create ng brand dito kasi gusto ko na pagkakitaan ka. No, gusto ko na gawin mo yung brand mo na yon, mag-stand out yung brand mo na yon, at makatulong ka na mas marami pang mag-earn through your brand. And at the same time, resolving people's skincare problem. Alright? So now, when we already ask why you are starting your brand, no, you have to identify yung core motivation behind your brand. Are you aiming to fill a gap in the market, make skincare more inclusive? Or maybe you want to promote eco-consciousness products. For example, yung mga organic natin, di ba? Organic-based tayo. So for instance, if your primary motivation is to create a organic skincare options, then natural and sustainability could be a key part of your mission. Diba? So we are using organic skincare option eh. So of course, natural and sustainability can be a key message here as well. Of course, you have to envision the impact of what you want to have. You have to consider how you want your customers to feel or benefit from using your product. Whether it's improving skin health, boosting self-confidence, diba? So yun yung sinabi ko kanina, it is very important that you know how you are going to impact others. And of course, for the second one, you have to identify your core values that aligns with your purpose. Sabi ko nga, each one of us is created by God in a very unique way. And each one of my CEOs has a very unique way on how they are going to touch other people's lives. So you have to identify your core values that aligns with your brand purpose. List values that resonate personally. Think of qualities that matters deeply to you as an entrepreneur, such as integrity, quality, inclusivity, or innovation. These values should be genuine and non-negotiable. Consider industry-specific values such as skincare consumers often value transparency, efficacy, and ethical practices. For example, if your brand emphasizes clean beauty, focus on values like transparency, disclosing all ingredients, and sustainability. Sustainability, since we are using organic raw materials here. And of course, you have to understand your audience values on the third one. You have to, of course, research customers' expectation. Ano ba yung expectation nila sa brand mo? Diba? Minsan kasi, sometimes, not minsan, palagi actually, that they overpromise but under-deliver. No? Over yung promises when it comes with the packaging. 20 times whitening, ganito. But the active ingredients, kapag tinignan mo, isa lang. Glutathione lang or may niacinamide yan. Meron pang isa, no? Meron yung overpromise na kapag ginamit mo yung sabon na to, may SPF na, which is very impossible because SPF or yung soap, guys, meron talaga yung mga physical filters eh. Like titanium dioxide and zinc oxides, those are physical UV filters. But when it comes with the chemical one, or if they are going to use organic UV filters, iba po yun. And of course, magkaiba yung gamit ng sunscreen sa soap. So those are over promises. No? So kapag nag-overpromise tayo sa audience natin, and then they are expecting na kapag ginamit ko tong soap na to, may sunscreen na ako. Hindi na sila nag-sunscreen, nasunog yung balat nila, di ba? So it is very important that you stick with your promises to your customer. Kaya yun yung lagi kong sinasabi sa mga natin, sa mga CEOs natin. Huwag mo sabihin na for lactating mom yan, for ganito yan, tapos ang dami ng chemical ng glutathione. No, you are harming people. Yun yung pinaka number one dyan. Kailangan alam mo kung para saan yung brand mo. Ako, when people ask me, ma'am, since organic to, pwede ko pa itong paggamit sa bata? No. Iba kasi yung skin ng bata sa skin ng matanda. No? And even though organic yan, me, myself, I do not want my kids to use that. Kasi it is not formulated for kids. Diba? Each brand or each product has a formulation na para saan to. No? So, kung hindi fit, huwag nating ipilit. Di ba? So, it is very important that you understand your audience values and expectation out from the brand. And you have to clarify the unique value proposition. You have to identify what sets your brand apart from other brands. You have to consider what your brand does differently or better than your competitors. For instance, if you offer a unique ingredients like Thailand source ingredients in our CEO in our serum, so it should be indicated and part of the marketing, of course. You have to have a mission in educating your consumers about the benefits ng Thailand-based ingredients or Thailand source ingredients ng serum natin. You have to define your commitment to the quality and results. You have to emphasize your dedication to creating effective, high-quality product. This could involve promises of ethical sourcing, rigorous testing, and of course, clinical effectiveness. You have to, of course, put your mission and values into words. So, paano natin gagawin yon? You have to craft a mission statement. No? So, gagawa na tayo dito ng brand mission. Create a concise, impactful sentence or two that summarizes your brand's purpose. And for example, I want to empower people to achieve radiant, healthy skin. Okay. No? Or I want to produce a high-quality skincare that is also eco-friendly. You have to define your core value in 3 lists. Or you have to at least list 3 to 5 values that your brand embodies. This could be values like sustainability, integrity, wellness, innovation. So, ganun sa Z-Way Shop, no? Building business, building future. But right now, it is innovation, eco-friendliness, and sustainability. You have to, of course, ensure authenticity. We have to be authentic all the time and stay true to your mission in all aspects. Your mission and values should guide every decision from a product, alam nyo, when you were able to establish your brand mission and values, dun mo mas mapapadali yung journey mo as an entrepreneur. Because what I do is I list down all the, every now and then nagbabago yung values, brand mission and vision mo, because as an entrepreneur, there's a lot of people that you are going to meet, that you are going to, teach you some lessons about entrepreneurship na hindi pala ganito dapat, ganyan. And along the way, it becomes different. But then you have to ensure that you have this values in line na no matter what, ito yung gagawin ko kasi ito yung values ko. 'Di ba? Sabi ko nga, simple lang to kung paano yung brand mission and values na to when it comes in life. No, lagi kong sinasabi, kahit gaano kasama ang mundo sa'yo, palagi mong pipiliin na mabuti kang tao. Or palagi mong piliin maging mabuting tao. Kasi ako, yun yung values ko. Kahit gaano kasama yung nasa paligid ko, basta ako mabuting tao. Alam ko kung ano yung tama sa mali. No? So it's same application, or it's the same values that you have to apply in your brand. You have to identify your brand values that will help you ensure authenticity. And in that way, it will be easier for you to build up your brand. So, ayan. So, as for example, to provide sustainable, high-performance skincare that respects both skin, health, and environment. Values might include sustainability, transparency, and efficacy. So as for sustainability, every product minimizes environmental impact from ingredients to packaging. That's what we do. And this one is an example that we have kasi with CY. Diba? So we, of course, minimizes our environmental impact through the use of organic ingredients that is sourced in Thailand. And of course, transparency. We openly share our ingredient sources and manufacturing process. Efficacy. Each product is formulated to deliver a real result backed by science, because I always believe in science and innovations. So it is very important na alam mo yung values, yung mission ng brand mo. Now, we have to create a compelling brand story. We've talked about values and missions, and now you are going to create your brand story. It is very important na merong story yung brand mo. Now, a good story makes your brand memorable. So our goal when we created a brand is to be memorable, not just with the quality of the product. I assure you that all products that we have has a quality, is very effective. But then I want you to create your own brand story that makes your brand a unique one. You have to share the inspiration behind it. Whether it's personal skincare journey, kasi sabi ko, no, yung mga mahilig sa skincare, gawin nating business yan. A commitment to clean beauty or a unique cultural ingredients focus like ZY Biosciences Thailand source ingredients. So, how naman mag-create ng compelling brand story? First thing, you have to identify your origin story. You have to reflect on your brand's beginning. Like, paano nga ba ako magsimula ng brand? Like, what attracts you to start your brand? You have to define your brand's purpose. Pag-usapan natin yan kanina. You have to share core values through your stories. And of course, you have to describe what sets you apart. Introduce the people behind the brand. Introduce yourself as the CEO. And of course, you have to create or craft relatable narrative. You have to communicate in an engaging and authentic voice. How does people wanted to communicate with you? You have to create a brand statement. And of course, let's talk about key messaging. All right. So as for the key messaging, guys, it is very important to outline the main points you want customers to remember, such as safety, efficacy, sustainability, and luxurious feel. It is very important that we define your brand's core value and proposition. What makes you different? What makes your brand different? Maybe you can use our skincare products harness the power of ethically sourced natural ingredients to deliver results without compromise. Diba? You have to you have to highlight key benefits ng product mo. Diba? My product has niacinamide, my product has glutathione, and what makes this, or ano yung ginagawa ng glutathione, ano yung ginagawa ng niacinamide? No? Magsimula ka dun sa mga ingredients mo. Tapos, yun yung sasabihin mo sa kanila. That sets your brand apart from different brands so that you can craft a memorable brand. Alright? Now, let's craft a memorable brand tagline or slogan. You can create a short, punchy, impactful phrase. Diba? Natural, organic, radiant, like that. And of course, you have to highlight your brand mission. You have to summarize your mission in 1 or 2 sentences. Keep it simple but powerful. For instance, our mission is to empower people to achieve radiant skin through high quality, sustainable products of our skincares. Diba? And of course, you have to identify the brand tone or the brand's tone of voice. As it kind? I always believe that your brand is an extension of yourself, whether you are a sophisticated type of a person, a kind one, or what. So ako, na-visualize nila, no, what kind of person am I when it comes with CY. They will be able to know. Diba? So, it resonates dun sa mga pinopost ko, it resonates dun sa mga sinasabi ko, no? So, yun yung brand tone of voice. And of course, you have to outline key products, benefits, and differentiators. So again, what separates your brands different from others? You have to address common customer concern or pain points. Yun nga yung sinasabi ko, no? Once you identify why you wanted to start your brand, what is the skincare problem that your brand is trying to solve, you can now share your brand's vision for the future. So that's how you are going to outline main points or key messaging of a brand. So here are some example of key messaging outline. For a sustainable, inclusive skincare brand, your key messaging might look like this. Core value proposition, providing effective natural skincare that's kind to your skin and to the planet. So tagline, glow naturally, live responsibly. So of course, mission statement is to empower individuals to look and feel their best with safe, sustainable skincare that respects their health and the environment. Tone of voice, warm, friendly, and of course, approachable. And for the product benefit and differentiator, crafted with plant-based ingredients sourced responsibly. That's why we are halal certified. And of course, eco-friendly packaging designed to reduce waste, sustainable for sensitive skin, free from harsh chemicals. And of course, for customer reassurance, our formulation are dermatologically tested, cruelty-free, and hypoallergenic. Transparent, ingredients less so that you can know exactly what you're putting to your skin. And as for the vision statement naman, leading beauty revolution that values transparency, sustainability, and holistic well-being. So these are the key messaging outline na pwede mong palaging balikan. So you can take a screenshot as well. Palagi mong balikan, tapos i-incorporate mo sa brand mo. So when you integrate this pain points across your website, packaging, social media, and customer communications, it will reinforce your brand identity. helping your customers to understand and connect with your brand values. Right? So, and of course, you have to build a comprehensive visual identity by your logo and brand colors, packaging, and digital and print consistency. So, this is the part one of how to create your brand. Always remember that you are the soul of your brand. So, just be you. No, so as for us, as we are creating your brand, it is very important that you also crafted your brand values, your mission along the way. This will resonate on your brand and make your brand a sustainable one. So, see you on part two.